Hello everybody, Brandon Hershey, and today is a media update for Tuesday, July 3rd, 2018. It is currently 4:55 p.m. and let's get started. Okay, so to kick it off, I went to, a package came in the mail from Amazon today. Then I also went to the OMC Thrift store and Walmart as well. And so I will be showing you everything I got in the order that I got it as well. We did have to go back home after we got done at the OMC Thrift store to get bags for Aldi, but so I did check the mail and that's when I found the Amazon package. But let's get started. First off, I got 2 VHS tapes. First we have E.T. the Extraterrestrial on VHS. Here's the front, the spine, the other spine, the top, oh that's upside down, the top, and of course the back. And here is the tape, the sticker label, and an end label. It has a green lid, and this I found really cool. But it also has green reels as well. I didn't notice that until I looked at it before I started this video. But it has green reels as well. Okay, so moving on from that, I just hit my head on my desk. But moving on from that, we have, let's see, the Walt Disney Masterpiece Collection of the Aristocats. Here's the front, the spine, the back, and here is the tape and the print date. I'm gonna have to actually look at the tape to get it. The print date is March 6th, 1996. March 6th, 1996. And of course both tapes need to be rewound. Now, I did find PC games as well because I found out they have a really good selection of PC games. So I picked a couple up. Let's get started. They're right here. We're gonna start off. First we have Franklin's Reading World, the most comprehensive pre-reading program. Now I did find this on Amazon, but I didn't pick it up, but it's a blessing in disguise because I would have ended up paying more on Amazon because, you know, shipping and handling and whatnot. But I was lucky enough to find this at the OMC Thrift store, and so I'm not going to talk anymore and I'm just going to shut up. So here we have the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. It has a name on it, but that must have been a previous owner or something, but I don't know. Next we have Thomas and Friends Special Delivery. Here we have the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. Alright, next we have a bunch of Jumpstart games. First up we have Jumpstart Kindergarten, the classic version. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And the case is in really bad condition. But here's the disc. I'm really glad to have this game. Surprisingly, they did have a big selection of Jumpstart games. I picked up almost every one I came across in the thrift store, except for one, which was one of the study helpers, but I wasn't too awfully interested in it, and so I just didn't pick it up. But I don't know if that's a regret or not, but oh well. Next up we have Jumpstart Animal Adventures. Here is the front, the spine, and the back. And it's really crazy because I just looked up this on YouTube last night and today I found it. I don't know. But anyway, here is the disc. Alright. And of course, one last Jumpstart game. Of course, from the OMC Thrift store. Here we have Jumpstart Phonics Read and Rhyme. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. Now this is one of those that I didn't really know existed, but I picked it up anyway. Yeah, the year on this is 2007, so that was way after I got out of the Jumpstart games. I mean, I was 8 years old by then. But there's the disc. Anyway, really good to find those Jumpstart games. And then we came home, and I got a package in the mail from Amazon, and this came brand new sealed, but I already took it out of the shrink wrap. But here it is, guys. Little Bear Kindergarten Thinking Adventures. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here is the disc. Now I did see a playthrough of this game on YouTube. I couldn't tell you exactly who it was by because I don't know how to pronounce their last name, whoever they are. But if you just look up Little Bear Kindergarten Thinking Adventures PC game, or maybe even Little Bear PC game, I'm sure you'll find the video. It's by a guy named Joseph. That's all I know. Anyway, now that all of that is out of the way, why don't we go ahead and move on to the stuff that I got from Walmart now. And this stuff is all still factory sealed. First up, there is one CD and 1, 2, 3, 4 DVDs. So let's get started. First we have Ed Sheeran Divide. Here's the front, the spine, and the back. Now of course it's still in the shrink wrap, and as you can see I paid $11.88 for this. But let's see if we can open it up, hopefully. These are usually pretty hard to open, so if I don't do any talking, please forgive me. You know, I really do wish they would make these easier to open, because it's annoying. But, of course, like I said, all this is, of course, brand new and factory sealed, and I may have been able to just break the seal, I don't know. This is really rather frustrating. Let me roll over. Oh, never mind. I got it now. But I was about to roll over there and get my pen. So we got this off. And we can just shoot. That's off. And now that's off. So we got it out of the shrink wrap. Get off my finger. Okay, so I did get the security sticker off. And out of the shrink wrap, here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, and the CD, of course, is from 2017. I seen this when I went to Walmart on my brother's birthday and I didn't pick it up then. So I said to myself, okay, when we go back to Walmart, I'm definitely picking this up. And so I did. And as you can see, it's right here. So yeah, I picked it up. Alright, now on to the DVDs. First, we have Zootopia. And this is another one I've seen, and of course I said when we go back to Walmart, I'm picking this up. And as you can see, it's right here. And so that's proof that I did. I kept my word, and I picked it up. So here's the front, the spine, and the back. And of course, I know that this is Mr. A. Chrissy's favorite movie. Probably his most favorite Disney movie of all time. But I don't really know. Maybe if he ends up watching this, he can tell me. You know, these things never seem to want to open. It's a bit annoying. We got this pin. Maybe it'll help. Alright guys, so we gotta start on the shrink wrap, and of course I paid $19.96 for this. I never really want to buy too many movies that are $19.96 all at once, unless I have a buttload of money or something like that. Which today was not one of those days, because while $19.96 is sort of a good price, it is rather expensive. But out of the shrink wrap, we have the front, the spine, and the back. And of course, let me cover up this rewards code since I don't want anybody using it, you know. And then here's the disc. I did watch this movie on Netflix sometime in March of last year. And while I did watch it, it'll be nice to watch it again because I have heard a lot of good things about this movie. So I'm a bit anxious to watch it again. But anyway, after that I went over to the $5 movie bin and I found the Peanuts movie. Now this movie came out in 2015. And I've always been wanting to see it. I've never seen it, but I would love to see it, and now I can, of course. But here it is. Here we have the front, the spine, and the back, and that is in the shrink wrap. that wasn't as hard. But let's get it out of the shrink wrap. All over my computer chair. Shrink wrap. Alright, so out of the shrink wrap, here we have the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc, a yellow disc. The Peanuts movie by Shoals. Anyway, moving on to the next disc. Here we have Madagascar, and here after I picked up the Ed Sheeran album and Zootopia and the Peanuts movie, I did go back for a while, but then after a while I did go back to the $5 movie bin, and I found two other titles, one of them being Madagascar for $5. Here's the slip cover, the front, the spine, the other spine, and the back. Now if we take it out of the slip cover, here we have the front, the spine, and the back. I have been seeing that DreamWorks is re-releasing a lot of their movies into new casing and things like that. But let's take it out of the shrink wrap. Okay, there, we got it out. And here's the front, the spine, and the back. And here's the disc. No inserts or anything. Just the disc. But yeah, there's Madagascar. Okay, and last but not least, for the DVDs, we have Pixels. I have heard from my sister that this is a good movie, and I read the back of it, and it sounded like a pretty good movie. I've never seen this movie, but it sounded pretty good, so I picked it up. Here we have the front, the spine. Here's the spine and the back. And let's get my pen, because that makes life so much easier. Because sometimes it can be a nightmare trying to get this stuff out of the shrink wrap. And of course, after I get done filming this video, I will do a bit of cleaning, getting the trash up out of my room and everything. Because I did get help cleaning my room, and I'd like to keep it clean. But here's the cast. We have Adam Sandler, Kevin James, Michelle Monaghan, Peter Dinklage and Josh Gad. Yes, Josh Gad. The world needed heroes. They got these guys. Wow. But here's the front, the spine, and the back. Oh, it appears I didn't get all the shrink wrap off, but now I did. And here's the disc. Again, no inserts of any kind. But yeah, that's it for the CDs and the DVDs and the PC games. But as well as all of that stuff, I did also get this Jurassic Park hat. Yeah, I'll just get that later. Let's get this sticker off. All off. And of course we can't forget to get this protective cardboard or whatever you want to call it out. Oh gosh, I need to adjust that, like, really badly. This, of course, was a youth hat, but my mom said it should fit. But of course I do have a big head, so it fits but barely. Like, there. I mean, it fits, but it's really uncomfortable. And as you can see, it comes undone. And you know, this snap area barely reaches across my head while staying on my head. So yeah, this hat is unfortunately not made for adults. There. But yeah, after a struggle of trying to get that on, so yeah, I also did grab a Monster, and so after almost 30 minutes, if you made it this far, thank you very much. I didn't mean to ramble on for so long, but who knows, maybe some of you might stop by this video and give it a like and a thumbs up and whatnot. But yeah, that was my video, and I'll see y'all later. I'll just open this up later off camera. But yeah, peace out, guys.